Hi everyone and welcome to this brand new video. Today we will be reviewing the SEER deck. So let's jump straight into the review. So guys, let's get started with the review for the SEER deck. I didn't perform it today. Only reason is you really have to perform it to two spectators. And as I'm doing studio performances on my own here, I decided not to do it as it wouldn't look as nice. But very briefly, what's the effect is pretty simple. You're having two spectators to perform this to, and they are thinking of one card each as you are riffling through the cards. So they get one card into their minds. With one of the spectators, you sort of read their mind and find out which card they have picked. So that's the first reveal, by reading their mind. For the second spectator, however, you don't read their mind. You ask them which card was selected, and then you turn around a hidden prediction that has been sitting on the table since the beginning of the fact, and it really matches their thought of card. And that's pretty much the effect. So the SEER deck comes in this great packaging. Inside you get a gimmick pack of playing cards and of course the link to the instructional video. As always, let's start with the instructions first. It is big blind media quality, so I really have nothing to complain as I really like it. It is very high quality. You get a sort of a studio performance with two spectators where you can really see how greatly it can be performed and how great reactions you will get with it. So all in all, I really like instructions. You really learn everything you need to know, so nothing to complain here. Now, talking about the gimmick deck. I mean, it is bicycle stock, so nothing to complain about the quality. What this deck is, of course, I'm not going to reveal what it is, but it is a combination of two old principles, which do really work together very, very amazingly, which I do really love. Everything comes, of course, ready out of the box. The only thing that you have to do on your own is the prediction, which is not a big deal at all, of course. Now, even though the deck is, of course, fully gimmicked, you can handle it very freely. You can show the cards to the spectators. They can hold on to the cards and look for the cards themselves. And I can almost guarantee you they won't see anything fishy about it, as it is hidden very, very well inside the pack of cards. And that thing that I'm just saying might be something that some of you might worry about when finding out what the secret behind it is, and you might worry about it being caught by one of the spectators. However, I can't really imagine that happening, as their whole focus during the procedure of picking a card is really on the instructions they get from you. So really nothing to complain about the principle and how well it goes with the audience. I can say this effect is pretty simple to perform. The main part of this effect is basically having both spectators pick a card or think of a card as you're riffling through the cards. And as long as the spectators really follow your instructions, you won't have any problems with their selected cards. With the reveal of the first spectator's selected card, I have to say something, however. You really do not know which card the spectator picked. So it's really not a card that you force on them and you know it's that exact card. You really are sort of reading their mind. Okay, I'm gonna just say it that way without revealing anything. Okay, so just keep in mind you are sort of really supposed to read your spectators for the first selected card. I have to say that part is really, really simple to do and very easy to accomplish, so don't worry about that. With the second spectator, however, you are really, really free, as you could see in the trailer. You don't ask them anything, they name out their card out loud, and then you reveal a hidden prediction that has been sitting on the table. You turn it around and it really matches their thought of card, and you really ask them nothing after the card has been selected, which is of course probably the most powerful effect amongst those two versions. Just in case you're wondering, the reset time is pretty much instant with this one. You just have to put everything together and you're ready to go to perform it a second time. Of course, I wouldn't really advise you to perform it to the same audience, to the same group again, even though they might select different cards. There is one specific part of the whole routine that is going to change, right? And you don't want them to notice that change, which is going to be a change that they will, of course, notice and of course think about. Okay, so you don't want to perform it to the same group again, so just keep that in mind. All in all, I do really like the SEER deck. It is an amazing pack of playing cards. It is full of gimmick and it is cheap compared to other gimmick decks. It is very simple to perform. You are going to get amazing reactions with it. I can't really think of any big negative things about it, as it really works very, very well with the whole routine and concept behind it. If you want to get it, you can get it at mystiquefactory.com. The link is going to be in the description box below. Of course, feel free to subscribe to their newsletter. You will get a free download with it. And also, you can use the coupon code you can see on the screen right now to get a 5% off of your next order on Mystique Factory. And just in case you're wondering, you will guarantee yourself a very quick delivery time, as Mystique Factory has headquarters in Europe and in the US. So keep that in mind before purchasing. That was a SEER deck. I really love it. I'm pretty sure you will love it too. That's it. I'll see you next time.